What's up, folks? It's your buddy Fatalroadie. Tonight we're going to be doing a Smackdown review. Started the show right off with Shane McMahon coming out. He talks about the invasion that happened last week on Raw, and then he cuts a promo for Survivor Series. And then we go straight into our first match. Bobby Roode versus Dolph Ziggler in a 2 out of 3 match. Thankfully, we're getting this one over with first. Bobby Roode had a good bit of the offense at the start of this match. Then Dolph got him with a super kick and got the first pin. In the middle of the commercial break, Bobby Roode got the second pin in by slingshotting Dolph Ziggler into the ring post, therein getting the pin. For the third fall, both Dolph Ziggler and Bobby Roode kicked it into high gear, resulting in a flurry of 2 counts, but Bobby Roode was able to get the glorious DDT for the win. Also to add, Bobby Roode is also added onto the Survivor Series Smackdown team. We then have Singh versus Baron Corbin.
Dude!
Again, Jesus fucking Christ, how many times are we going to have these two people fighting? This is the 3rd time in 3 weeks that these two people have gone at it. I guess now that we're ending Ziggler and Roode, we're going to have Singh and Corbin. This really wasn't much of a match. It ended in a no contest. Baron Corbin kept trying to pull Singh mask off, and Singh got Corbin out of the ring and started wailing away on him. The referee called off the whole match. In the process, Singh did his best Braun Strowman impression and chucked an office chair at Baron Corbin. Then Jinder Mahal comes out and he cuts a promo on Brock Lesnar and Survivor Series, which follows into our next match, Samir Singh versus AJ Styles. Just like last week, this is a pretty quick match. AJ got Samir into the Styles clash for the pin. After the match, Jinder Mahal jumps into the ring and attacks AJ Styles. We then have another video package of the Super Mario Brothers. I mean, the Bludgeon Brothers. They're looking pretty ridiculous. And like I said, at first I thought it was pretty interesting, but the more I look at them, the less impressed that I am. We then have Big E versus Rusev. Big E started off pretty strong in the match. Then Rusev took over. Towards the middle, when Big E was rallying back, Aiden English got on the microphone standing on the announcer's table, distracted everybody, got chased into the ring by Xavier Woods, and got the Big Easy from Big E, but that gave Rusev enough time to get a super kick on Big E for the pin. We then have another episode of the Fashion Files, which is another bathroom break for me. I really wish they would do something with Breezango instead of just doing all these ridiculous skits. It might have been interesting, 2 years ago when they started doing this. Now they're getting ridiculous, repetitive, boring, and they need to move on and actually get into a match and do something. Which brings us to our main event, Kevin Owens versus Shinsuke Nakamura. This was a pretty good match. There was a lot of offense between Nakamura and Owens. Nakamura tried to do a superplex from the top rope on Owens, but Kevin Owens was able to reverse it into a superplex of his own. From there, Kevin Owens took over for a bit. Later on, as Shinsuke Nakamura started to gain momentum, Sami Zayn comes out to interfere. Kevin Owens tells Sami Zayn to clear off the announce table. In the process of doing that, Randy Orton's music hits. As everyone's looking up to the ramp, Randy Orton comes out and drops Sami Zayn onto the announce table. Shinsuke Nakamura got the Kinshasa on Kevin Owens for the pin. Nakamura celebrates in the ring as we close tonight's Smackdown. This is a pretty good Smackdown. I was honestly expecting to see somebody from Raw coming in retaliation from last week's Under Siege, but I guess they're going to leave that for another day because, like I said, I honestly thought being Halloween that would have been a perfect opportunity for that to happen, but alas, it didn't. But that'll do it for this episode of Smackdown Review. Leave a comment down below what you thought of tonight's Smackdown, what you thought of tonight's video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to share and subscribe. I've been Fatalroadie. You've been awesome. Thank you very much for watching. And remember, it's too loud, you're too old. See ya.